Everyone, it is 7:05. My name is Maya Porter. I am the communications coordinator for FPMA. And on behalf of FPMA, I would like to say thank you for joining us, and then I'll hand it over to Carol.
All right, thank you so much, Maya. I appreciate it. Well, welcome everybody. Today, my name is Carol. I'm with Podiatry Content Connection. And tonight, not today, we're now in the evening. I just want to discuss a little bit on how you can target specific patient type online. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm having a hard time articulating myself tonight. So if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. I'll address them at the end. Let me just go ahead and I'll get started. So I just wanted to introduce, this is actually Randy. He's one of the owners at Podiatry Content Connection and my fearless boss. Unfortunately, he's not able to make it here tonight, but I still wanted to give a little shout out to him. Again, my name is Carol with Podiatry Content Connection. So a little bit about us. We are the #1 comprehensive digital agency for podiatrists only. So what that means for you is we only work with podiatrists. We make sure that everything online that we do for our podiatry offices is up to snuff. So that way we know the difference between a ingrown toenail, fungal toenails, and bunions. So it's really awesome. We only work, again, I love it that we only work with podiatrists. We help private practices attract more new patients online. We also do give back to podiatry colleges every month. So we actually have a scholarship that we contribute to at Kent State, at Barry University, and also at Temple. We also do handle the online marketing. So if you look up the online marketing for the Kent State clinics and for Barry University, we actually handle that and their Google ads as well. So one thing I wanted to dive into really quick this evening is what an investment is. Well, if you Google it, it's an action or process of investing money for profit or a material result. And you're probably wondering, why am I bringing that up? Well, online marketing is an investment for your practice. You want to make sure that your practice has a full comprehensive online web presence. So we do hear a lot when I'm out at conferences, like, well, I have a website. Well, telling me you have a website is kind of the equivalent of telling me you have a business card in your drawer. If that's not bringing eyeballs to your website and having patients call to book those appointments, it's not doing you a whole lot of good. So you want a full comprehensive web presence. So what that is yes, a website, that's a great start. You want to make sure you have blogs, so educational content, social media. You want to make sure you're wrapping in also as well your online reputation. Thanks to Amazon and Google, people do look at those star ratings. It kind of took off with Amazon, and now we all look at strangers' opinions to help us make those decisions online. But what does this all mean is you want to make an investment into your online marketing so you attract those patients into your practice that you're looking for. So again, how does this all tie in? Well, what is the value of a new patient to your practice? So I want you to just kind of mull over that for a minute. And that is anywhere from your initial visit to follow-up visits. What about any procedures, whether they're in office or surgeries, any over-the-counter products that you might, or the cash services that you offer, repeat visits, and here's a big one as well, the referrals that they give you. So I want you to kind of think about all what that is worth over maybe just even the course of a year. Well, we have surveyed thousands of podiatrists across the country. So we have clients across the country, and we also go to conferences across the country. Actually, it was just in Ohio the other couple weeks ago. But through the survey, we got the average of about $1,000 per year is what a new patient brings to a practice. Well, we decided to do some fun little math with that and say, okay, so what's that going to take to bring $1 million in revenue to a practice every year? So we broke it down. So $1 million by $1,000 for a new patient is 1,000 patients needed over 12 months. So 1,000 patients, divide that by your 12 months, is about 83 patients a month. So then you divide that by your average 4 weeks in a month, that's 20 new patients a week. So let's say we're just going to go with the for argument's sake, you have 5 working days in that week. That's an average of 4 new patients a day. Only 4 new patients a day to increase your revenue by $1 million for your practice. That's actually, I think, pretty good. I like that, math. I don't know about you. So, but how does online marketing, so online marketing, excuse me, is a powerful tool for attracting those patients that you want. Everybody has that patient that they're that modality that they really want to see in their office. Some they want to see more of the, fungal toenails or more of the routine foot care, or they're just like, nope, I just want to see bunions. Online marketing is a great way to target that. So we live in a search society. What does that mean? Well, everybody has one of these smartphone, right? In their back pocket, in their purse, in their hand. So it's easy just to pick up the phone and to just search. And so that's what people do 99% of the time is they'll be talking with someone or someone recommends a podiatrist near them. They're going to pick up their phone and they're going to search it. Google receives over 1 billion searches a day related to healthcare. That's a lot of searches. I kind of felt like this baby here, like, what? That's a big number. So how does all that, again, play into how you attract those patients? Well, your organic SEO, what that is so organic search engine optimization. That's what SEO stands for. I'm just going to go ahead and read this because this is, as per Google, refers to the method of using to obtain a high placement or ranking on a search engine results page in unpaid. So you're not paying for this, this SEO. You can't pay Google for the SEO. Algorithm driven results on a given search engine. What plays into time into this one is, well, what factor plays into this is time. You need time to help increase your SEO and get your results up there to get you to those top spots, which is where everybody wants to be, because everybody is drawn to that first. I know I've done it when searching for anything. You're going to go to that top 1 or 2. Sorry, you don't go to page 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to be on page 1 of Google. One way to do that, and one thing that Google takes into consideration, is how easy it is for your homepage to be navigated and how friendly it is. This is one of our clients. As you notice, it's very easy to see some of the top things that they treat. Because patients, when they are looking for a problem, some of them don't even know the word podiatrist. I know that sounds super silly to us, but it's true. They're going to Google what is bothering them. Whether that's they have heel pain, they have foot pain, they have ankle pain, they just know where the pain is. That's what they're going to be looking for online. And so if they're able to see that right on your homepage, you want to make sure that's easy, accessible, and it's not like some crazy, like you have to go to this toolbar, you go 5 lines down and then over 1 and then down 3 more. And that's what they're looking for. That's sending them down a labyrinth and you're going to lose them. You want to make sure that you're posting consistent articles and blogs. Google loves content and it loves the consistency of that content. So you want to make sure that you're putting up blogs. Now, when I first heard about blogs, I'm thinking of some, and no offense to anybody in this, but they first came out for like stay-at-home moms or somebody that was home journaling. But now they're actually used for educational content. Blogs are everywhere and they're widely used across a lot of industries. So you want to make sure that the blogs that you're posting on your website are for the layman's terms. The articles that we do post, we actually do post blogs and articles for our clients every week. So there's 2 pieces of content right there. But the blogs, you want to make sure down to the layman's terms so that the average everyday Joe can understand them. The articles, you can get a little bit more technical. So that's just something about that. That is also going to help drive your SEO up. Google loves that consistent content, that good consistent, but with content being king, as Bill Gates said, but consistency, they say, is queen. So they need to be together to help rise you to the top and staying on page 1 of Google. But organic SEO takes time and only can take you so far. One way to rocket yourself to the top really quickly. And also you can widen your net. This is something I won't get into the weeds about right now, but I will talk a little bit more about it. That organic SEO is Google kind of dictates where your geo-targeted area is. We don't know those algorithms, they change, but Google Ads gives you the ability to pick those areas. I've talked with podiatrists that know that in certain areas, they're like, I don't even try marketing there because it's highly densely populated with other podiatrists. But I know if I go this direction, that there's not as many. So that's where they're going to spend their Google Ads. So it's all how strategically how you do it. But with Google Ads, you get to target where you want to go. So you're able to cast a wider net because you get to say how far it goes. And you get to create, we create them for you, or you can as well. If this is something that you're wanting to try to do at home, which I don't recommend, but you get to create those online ads that target those patients you want, whether you just got a new machine. So like Shockwave or any lasers or anything like that, you can target those type of patients when they're interested at that exact moment because they're looking for you at that time. How do they work? You get to, again, like I said, jump to the top of page one. Who doesn't just want to be able to get there automatically? It's really cool. You do get to, it is called pay per click. So you do pay for those ads when someone clicks on them. You get to auction. There are auctions with that and bid for best keywords. But you get to dominate your local area with a combination of that organic SEO and those paid ads. So it's really cool when you have both of those working for you. Where you find them, the ads versus the organic SEO, Google Ads, you'll see at the top, if you notice that it has right underneath Jeep.com, it has an ad. So those ads will always say ads. So people know those are being paid for. Your organic SEO will be below that. So when you show up at both places, you're just upping the odds of being able to attract those patients that you're wanting. Again, this Google Ads, you get to target where you want to be, whereas organic SEO Google dictates how far that geo-targeted search is. Where are those Google Ads? You get to pick. So the power is more in your hands in regards to that. And why are these Google Ads effective? Well, because Google reaches over 63,000 searches per second, and it is healthcare providers is the third most popular search term. Can I just mull that over for a minute? Third most popular search term is for healthcare and healthcare providers. So people are out there looking for you. You need to make sure, though, that you're bringing in those eyeballs where you want them to be. So another ad, though, that is able to help you attract a more ideal patient is, drum roll, Facebook ads. I know that is, some people there, it's kind of, some people are torn on this one, but hear me out. So Facebook is great for business. It's a huge social media network. Everybody, unless you were born under a rock, you probably know what Facebook is. From wishing friends that you haven't seen in years or that you just saw yesterday to happy birthday, to posting those cool vacation pictures, those photos, those funny memes. I may be known as the queen of memes among some of my friends. Facebook has many, many, many functions. But as a business and having a business profile, you can leverage Facebook in your favor to attract those new patients through social media, because this is where a lot of people are as well. So these ads run exclusively through the Facebook platform. But they don't only just appear on the Facebook feed, they can show up in Messenger and even on non-Facebook ads and websites. So that's really cool. So Facebook ads do have a large stretch as well. I like to call these are more of in the moment. So they pop up based on some of the information that the user has put in, and you're able to set those parameters. So did you know that Facebook has over about 3 billion users, and over 68% of adults in the United States have active accounts. That's a pretty good percentage. I'm just going to go on a limb there. That's still pretty big. And 90%, 96% of social media marketers believe that all platforms out there, Facebook provides the best ROI for social media. So how they work, again, it's like interruptive marketing. They pop up, but they do it based on certain parameters that you have set within the Facebook ad platform. They're called to action. So to, set that appointment, come into the office, send us a message, and they're able to be shared through email, through Messenger, and you can share it to other friends on Facebook. So that's a great option to getting those ideal patients that you're wanting to bring into your practice. And why are they effective? Again, this is going back to what I was saying. You're able to do it based on location, demographics. So based on there's gender, audience, education, job title, there's so many things that you can narrow down for what you want who you want this ad to show up for. It would be based on interest. If you're looking at increasing the patients in your office that are for sports medicine, well, you want to make sure that you're throwing sports in there. So that way you get those sports injuries coming into your office. And you can do targeted behavior just as like prior purchases or device usage and connections. So many things that you can specify with Facebook ads and where they're showing up. When you set this up, you'll want to, like Google Ads, you want to specify how much you want to spend. You can spend an overall daily budget, and you can even do your cost per result. So it's very similar when it comes to when you run Google Ads. So how to get the most out of your Facebook ads, kind of know the algorithms and changes, track the trends of what's worked for you in the past, what's not working, in any social changes. You can also choose your campaign goals. So are you looking for just brand awareness, engagement, leads generation? And let's just say, for the sake of argument here, usually it's you're wanting those new patient appointments. Am I right? Right. And you can make adjustments to these Facebook ads to accommodate the goals that your office is wanting, and that you're, again, the patients that you're wanting to bring in. During the holidays, it could be for engagement. You just want to wish everybody, happy holidays, or you want to bring in those friends and family that are coming in to visit and be their go-to as well in that city, wherever you're located. So a question that I get asked often, are Facebook ads and boosting a post the same thing? No. They are not the same thing. So let me tell you the difference. So boosting a post is simply a current post you have on your Facebook page that you would like to put money behind to reach additional audiences. So you're going to make it so more people see it. Whereas a Facebook ad is more of a thought out campaign. You've put more, there's more criteria, there's more options through their ad platform. So you're targeting a specific audience, not just kind of blasting it out there. So when you boost a post, you're just blasting out that post, whereas an ad, you're targeting specific behaviors and demographics and things that you have put in that platform. So the goal between the two, just to kind of break it down, if you want to increase patient engagement, that, they're sharing, they're liking, they're loving, they're putting hearts, you want to boost a post. But if you want to bring in new patients and you want to drive more new patients to your website, you want to then do a Facebook ad. So what does this all mean for your practice? I kind of covered a lot of ground there between organic SEO, Google ads, Facebook ads. So let me break it down a little bit just to summarize this all up. So for Google ads, it gets you to the top of page one, boom, like that. And you're more visible online. It's when someone's looking for you, you're there. Facebook ads, there's over 3 billion users and you're targeting a specific audience, and they're more, they're what we like to call in the moment or interrupted ads, because they're not necessarily looking for you at that time, but they do show up. But the goal's the same for both. drive more new potential patients to your website to schedule appointments with you. So this feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I know online marketing can feel that way, but I would highly recommend, don't try this at home. Let someone do it for you. All successful leaders and business owners, they delegate. They can't do it all. Can you imagine if Henry Ford tried to build every car he ever sold? We wouldn't have very many cars. And it probably wouldn't be as successful as they are today. And that's just one example that came to mind just randomly. But like, again, every successful business leader does delegate things out. So have you ever tried to get Google or Facebook ads on your own and you feel like you crashed and burned? Anybody? I know I can ask for comments at the end here. We're wrapping up here soon. But if this is you, sorry that happened. There's good news though. Have you ever sat on the sidelines watching your competition, your friends and colleagues use Google ads and Facebook ads to grow their practice? And you've kind of wondered how you can do it too? Have you been curious then, but have decided not to take the plunge at any point, but are maybe thinking about it now? Or did I pique your interest and open your mind to a new marketing channel that could benefit your practice? Well, if any of these describes you, it sounds like it makes sense for us to schedule what I like to call a web strategy session. And what this is you don't have to be the expert, because we've cracked the code here at Podiatry Content Connection on how to use Google and Facebook ads to grow your practice, along with the organic SEO as well. We help you win because we have proprietary software. We do tracking. We have the analytics. We help you get clarity on your goals. And that's sometimes the biggest hurdle, is getting the clarity on where you want to go. We have review calls. And this is one thing that I absolutely love, that I know sets us apart from the many, one of the many things that sets us apart is you get assigned an account manager, and it's not just, we send you on your merry way. We review how things are going on your website. If there's things you want to change, if you want to change anything, or hey, your goals change, we are there every step of the way for you. We adjust to trends. And again, like I said, your goals. We are as well certified Google partners, and every account manager is also Google certified. So that means you have some powerful punches in your corner when it comes to your online marketing. So to schedule your web strategy session, and we all like to offer, Randy and I, a $50 Amazon gift card that we'd give to you after your session, that we would send to you digitally. Just text web strategy session. You can text it to Randy at 917-572-5088, or you can text me. So my name is Carol, and my number is 732-451-7091. So are there any questions that I can answer? And again, I want to thank the FPMA for giving us the opportunity to be on tonight, and for Maya for hosting as well. So thank you so much. Are you there, Maya?
Yeah, no one had any questions?
I didn't see any pop up, unless I missed something.
Nope, I don't think so. Thank you. And it was no problem for the FPMA to host. I really love educational webinars like this anyway. I love learning stuff myself watching it. And I know we usually have like a very niche audience that loves catching tips on anything they can, especially when businesses work with podiatrists only. So thank you so much for taking your time out for doing this. And a big thank you to everyone who attended. This webinar was recorded, so it will be uploaded to our YouTube channel as well as our website. So thank you and have a great night.
Wonderful. Thank you again. Bye, Maya.